Here we have another custom-built Cherokee by Davis AutoSports. This is a Stage 2 package vehicle with a ton of upgrades and a lot of work done in the service and maintenance department of this vehicle. The customer that had us build this Cherokee, their main concentration was on the mechanical aspect of the vehicle, updating any service part that needed to get upgraded. And that's exactly what this Cherokee is, almost a restored in some ways Cherokee. Customer drives a lot. This is going to be their daily driver. So we went with a Stage 2, which gives it obviously a little bit more enhancement over a stock Cherokee cosmetically and visually, but kind of keeps that classic look without going too outrageous on the lift and large tires, which obviously if you're going to be putting 30,000 miles a year on a Cherokee, this is the package that we recommend. We did a ton of work to this truck, cosmetically, service-wise, maintenance-wise, and I'll go over some of that stuff here in this video. There's a lot of unique upgrades on this vehicle that don't meet the eye necessarily until they're discussed. Condition-wise, the Jeep is in absolutely phenomenal condition. As you see, the black paint has a beautiful shine, very smooth finish. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous truck. As I go through and walk around the vehicle, I'll go over some of the stuff that we did. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of it. Starting up front, suspension-wise, we have full 3-inch lift with every component possible upgraded. So up front, you have your shocks and your springs. You also have your upgraded lower control arms. We did stainless steel brake lines in the front and the rear. We have your sway bar drop down bracket with brand new sway bar bushings as well. You have high performance drilled and slotted rotors, brand new pads, and all new hardware for the brakes. Down below here, we also have brand new sway bar links. We have an upgraded heavy duty tie rod assembly with brand new tie rods. We have a fully adjustable track bar, and we have a heavy duty steering stabilizer. So all your steering components have been upgraded on the vehicle. Since the vehicle is going to be driven a lot, we didn't go with an aggressive tire. A nice BFG rugged trail tire, which is a perfect tire for someone that's going to be driving on the highway a lot, but also wants a decent off-roading tire. Upgraded the front headlights on the vehicle. Paint on this vehicle is just absolutely gorgeous. Very, very soft to the touch. We did a full paint correction service on this vehicle. If you're unfamiliar with that, just check out our website and you'll get some information on that. As far as suspension in the back, we have Adeleafs as well as brand new shocks back there as well. Like I said, the main concentration on this vehicle was not necessarily cosmetic enhancements. It was more to kind of rebuild the vehicle to get it as new as possible. One thing I like to point out, which is pretty neat on this truck as well, not all limiteds are created equal. This vehicle has every single option possible from the factory. So obviously you have your power windows and locks. You also have your upgraded Infinity sound system, which is going to give you the amplifier in the back, the tweeters, all Infinity speakers, your 3-band equalizer, CD and tape player. You have, as you see, leather seats all the way around, which are in absolutely perfect condition for the most part. Carpets throughout don't have any stains. Back of the seats are very clean. Door panels are very clean. Headliner, part of the limited package, as well as the overhead center console, which does have the computer system up top that does function 100%. Now you also have your power seats on this vehicle. A lot of limiteds that have power seats have a power driver seat. This has driver and passenger. So that's very unique. You have your full cruise control on the steering wheel. You have your heated, dual heated two-way seats, your select track transfer case, your factory fog lights. So this vehicle is absolutely 100% loaded. There's not one single option that's not included on this vehicle. So that's a pretty cool thing about this truck as well. Now I'm going to try to go through the list of the service and upgrade stuff that we did. That's non-cosmetic. So included, I would include the drilled and slotted rotors, new pads, hardware, stainless steel brake lines in the front and in the rear. We also put new fuel lines going to the back as well, as they were original fuel lines that had some wear. So we also did, well, I'll get down below here in a moment. I'm just going to try to get everything. Optima red top battery, brand new coil ignition, brand new plugs and boots. We have high performance headers in the vehicle. We have a K&N cold air intake. We also have, and this is all stuff that we did, preventative maintenance stuff. Brand new thermostat with housing, brand new water pump. We have a brand new, see if we can peek in there. We have a brand new radiator in the vehicle, part of the alarm that I'll get into here in a moment. That's also for the alarm as well, cool feature that I'll talk about. We also have a brand new valve cover gasket. I don't know if you can see it right there, blue valve cover gasket. Down below, I'll see if I can peek down here, because this is where, let me start off here in the front. As you see right here, brand spanking new oil pan gasket. We did all your front and rear differential service with 75W90 full synthetic fluids. As you see, a completely rust-free Cherokee as well. Try to scoot my way down here. As you see, we did a rear main seal as well. We did a transmission gasket with a transmission filter, so that's been fully serviced. There's a nice shot of the suspension and the stainless steel brake lines. Try to make my way down here. We have your new fuel lines there, your new brackets there. Right here, got your stainless steel brake lines in the back. Besides, for the performance aspect, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, you got your full header system, your intake, and we also have a high performance exhaust system put on the vehicle. Now, what I alluded to earlier, this guy right here is part of the alarm. So if you ever have the hood pop and you're working on the alarm and this is not pushed down, the alarm won't start, won't lock the doors, anything like that. So that's a pretty cool feature that we put on the alarm. Go ahead and, well, I'll go ahead and start the engine real quick as well. So here at Davis AutoSports, being a full performance shop, we also added some alarm features as well. So full Python alarm system right here, lock, unlock, as well as you see remote start. So that's very cool. Go ahead and take the vehicle on a quick test drive. 2 brand new alarm pads. All the electronics have been fully tested and do function as they should. Also forgot to mention, we have brand new tint on the windows as well. Cool thing about the alarm, you can also do some auxiliary stuff like window stuff, rear latch, a bunch of other things. This vehicle drives absolutely phenomenal with all the upgrades to make it drive correct for a lifted vehicle. Very, very responsive as well. You know, these performance upgrades don't add a ton of horsepower. I would say 20 to 25 horsepower, but what you get out of it is a much better throttle response. Obviously, vehicle sounds much better, but the initial throttle response is much better on this truck compared to a factory stage 2. As you see, goes into part-time 4-wheel drive with no issues. Full-time 4-wheel drive with no issues. And out of 4-wheel drive with no issues. Vehicle has obviously also had a 4-wheel alignment, which is absolutely necessary after lifting it with all the steering upgrades and components that have been added. This vehicle goes really, really well down the road. These straight 6s are just great little engines. Doesn't have a problem spinning any tires. So there you have it. If you have any questions about any of our future builds or a possible custom build, you can contact us at davisautosports.com, or you can contact myself directly at 202-491-9929. Thank you.